Hello there everyone, welcome to this gaming video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and this is Satisfactory, which is a game that just has tons and tons of hours and playability into it. And where we're at here is my coal power plant, which that big ass machine there draws water from this little lake, and it runs the water through those pipes to this coal plant, where the water gets boiled by coal into steam, which turns the turbine, which then feeds the electricity to my disaster camp. And what do I mean by that? I will show you. So this is a conveyor belt that runs coal directly to the plant, so it can just be constantly running 24/7, providing that juicy electricity that we need to run our terror camp. So basically this game is about, you work for a corporation called Fix-It. You get dropped on these worlds, these alien worlds, to exploit the shit out of it for resources. So now this all looks like a power plant or like a factory just made by a madman, and you would be correct. It is indeed made by a madman, me. But everything has its purpose. What looks like a mess to you makes perfect sense to me. Case in point, I have this conveyor belt that feeds iron ore into here. I have this conveyor belt that runs coal into here, which then runs both the resources up to that thing there, which smelts it into steel ingots, which then in turn runs it down the side of the building into here, and then into here, which then makes it into steel beams, which earlier was being used to make materials. This is a constructor, I think it's called the constructor. I could be, but it combines two resources and makes it into one thing. Like, see, the modular frame and the steel beam are being made into a versatile framework. So it's like automated. It's like a miniature automated factory. Which, if it sends any more steel beams, you can see how cool it is when it starts constructing shit. Come on, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on. It doesn't help that these conveyor belts are slow as hell, but this is another reason why this game's cool. Once the materials get there. Just bear with me. We have 2 more pieces. But as these 2 pieces take forever to get into the damn machine, these are storage containers which then send materials and resources on conveyor belts to other locations. All right, are we gonna see the engineering magic of this automated constructor? Oh, you got set. Oh, you got psyched. We're gonna. All right, and there we go. It's gonna take those 2 pieces, construct into something. Versatile framework, which then puts on the conveyor belt here. Any minute now. Okay. And then boop, see, it makes out 2. And it puts in here for I can pick it up later. So of course there's mining machines like this guy over here that mines iron ore, which is then putting it in here. And over there I have 2 other iron mining machines running 24/7, sending ore and diverting it to other locations. This line over here is sending the iron ore to be made into iron ingots, which is what this machine here, it's a smelter. So we see the iron ore going into there and coming out as iron ingots. And of course this thing over here is taking out limestone and then turning it into cement. Of course, everything runs off of a solid biofuel, which is of course leaves, plants, and even alien organs, which later on you can use to make solid biofuel. So it's a game that, quite frankly, if you're going through some shit in your life, you're having through like maybe some mental issues, like I am, I'm not going to get into it, but it's a game you can spend hours on, and it's great white noise to help you just forget the troubles that's going on in your head or your life. And it's Satisfactory is a game that you can just dump hours upon hours in, and it looks scary and intimidating at first. But like I said, this all looks crazy, right? Because I've just got shit all over the place, but everything makes sense. And there's no direct way to play. There's no correct or right or wrong way to play it. It's all basic. It's like Minecraft. You can, if you want to, you can put all this shit inside buildings and make it look fancy, but me, that's not me. I'm kind of hectic. So, like here, for example, I put the iron rods in there, and it feeds them into this constructor, which turns them into screws, I believe, which is another component we use to make things. So any minute now, come on, constructor, let's see them screws. Oh, it's idle. What? Why is that? Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. I need to select recipe. Screw. Here we go. Thank you. So there it is. It's taking the iron rods we put in there, turning them into frickin' boxes of screws, which then we can grab from here later. And this constructor, as you see, there's multiple recipes, so it's a way of automating the build process for things. Because otherwise, if you didn't have that, you'd have to go over here to your workbench and build them individually by holding the craft button. So Satisfactory is kind of like Minecraft in the sense that you build and construct things. The only limit is your imagination. If you want to build some crazy fantastical shit, you sure can. You can build, there's just all kinds of shit. And here's one more thing to kind of wrap this video up, is that you start off with just this thing here, which is just a small building. And there's tiers 0 through 8, I believe. And of course, all these tiers, you need certain materials or milestone costs to unlock. And once you do that, there's this little spaceship here that flies off and delivers the materials to unlock the new tiers. So of course, just recently I've gotten 5 and 6 tiers unlocked, and there's oil processing, industrial manufacturing, alternative food transport, gas mask, because there's these fucking plants on this planet that like fart out these like mustard gas. But you start from 0-1, and then you just work your way. There's part assembly. So every time you unlock tiers, you unlock new ways to do things. Like tier 4, for example, was a chainsaw, which allows you to cut down trees to make solid biofuel, inventory slots. So there's just so much in this game to do, and it's a fantastic game, and it's helped me get through some shit, and it's fun, and it's multiplayer cooperative, which I haven't really gotten into that often, but it's one hell of a game, and it's definitely worth the buy if you're curious. And if you're into building and engineering shit, this game is like right up your alley. And it's fun. It's fun just to spend so much time. Not only that, if you look at these worlds, they're absolutely gorgeous, and they're huge. But yeah, Satisfactory is a fantastic freaking game. I would recommend it, and it's just a fun. Another aspect of this game that's fun is you discover how to do shit. So you start off not knowing a fucking thing, but you discover how to build conveyor belts and do all this amazing shit, and it's fun. It's exciting. And of course there's alien creatures that do try to kill you sometimes. There's some native critters that aren't very friendly. And of course, you have to build weapons. I think here's one here, which is like a shock baton sword thing. And later you can unlock like a rail gun and shit like that. I haven't gotten that far. But yeah, it's a game you can dump hundreds of hours in. You can have fun, forget your troubles, and it's definitely worth the buy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time. Drop a like, drop a dislike, subscribe if you haven't already, or comment below. Engagement is engagement. And again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. God bless. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And I will see you guys in the next video or podcast.
Strange. the righteous and the pure to inherit.
Don't believe in surrenders. No, I still got my saber, Reverend. Didn't turn it into no plowshare, either.
I'm taking over this territory.